Hi Sam. I'm excited to see you today. Are you ready for another vocabulary lesson?
Hi Alex. Yes, I'm ready. What word are we learning today?
Today we're learning the verb,
rufen,
which means to call.
Oh, that sounds interesting. Is it just about making phone calls?
Great question.
rufen,
Can mean to call out, to shout, or to phone someone. The most common meaning is to call someone, like when you pick up the phone. But be careful, in English, to call can also mean to name something, and that's not the same in
Deutsch,
Got it. So how do I use? In different tenses.
In the present tense, you would say,
ich rufe, du rufst,
and
sie, es ruft,
for example, you might say,
ich rufe dich an,
which means I am calling you. In the past tense, you can use the prateritum form, which is,
ich rief,
so you could say,
ich rief dich gestern an,
meaning I called you yesterday.
And how about the perfect tense?
Good question. In the perfect tense, you use
hat,
plus the past participle. So it would be,
ich habe dich angerufen,
that means I have called you.
Oh, I see. What about the imperative form?
For the imperative, you simply say,
ruf an,
when you're telling someone to call.
That's really helpful. Where does the word
rufen,
come from?
rufen,
Comes from Old High German.
rufen,
It has a long history, and it has always been related to the idea of calling out or shouting. It evolved over time but kept its core meaning intact.
That's fascinating. I love learning about the history of words.
Now let's break down.
rufen,
It has no prefix or suffix, so it's quite straightforward. The root is,
ruf,
which relates directly to calling.
So it's like building with Lego blocks, but this one is just one piece.
Exactly. Some words are simpler than others. If we had a compound word, we'd look at how the head last rule works, but in this case,
rufen,
stands alone.
Are there similar words to
rufen,
Yes, definitely. For example, words with the same root include,
Anruf,
which means call, and,
Ausruf,
meaning exclamation. The prefix means to or at, and,
aus,
means out.
What other examples can you give?
Sure. Here are a few more.
Ruf,
Is call or reputation.
Beruf,
means profession, and
Überruf.
means to call over. If we look at suffixes, we have
Rufzeichen.
meaning signal and
Rufnummer.
meaning phone number.
Wow, that's a lot.
It is. And let's not forget similar verbs like
Abrufen.
meaning to retrieve and
Heranrufen.
meaning to call over.
I see how useful this verb can be. Can you give me some real-life situations where I might use?
rufen,
Absolutely. For example, if you're at a restaurant, you could say,
Ich rufe den Kellner.
that means I am calling the waiter.
So I would repeat that.
ich rufe den Kellner.
Perfect. Another situation could be when you're at home and need to call a friend. You might say,
Ich rufe meine Freundin an.
Ich rufe meine Freundin an.
yes. Lastly, if you're at work, you could say,
Ich rufe den Kunden zurück.
which means I call the customer back.
Ich rufe den Kunden zurück.
This is fun.
Now, let's make sure you remember the gender of the noun forms too. The noun
Der Ruf.
is masculine, and you can remember this because it has an R-like reputation, which is also a masculine concept.
That's an easy way to remember it.
Great. Some typical collocations with
Rufen.
are
Jemanden anrufen.
meaning to call someone, and
Laut rufen.
meaning to call loudly.
Are there any similar sounding words I should be careful about?
Yes, be careful with
Rufen.
and,
Rufen.
as in to call and,
Rufen.
which means to scream.
This is all really helpful. Can you give me a few sentences using?
Rufen.
Sure. Here's one.
Ich habe meinen Freund angerufen, aber hat nicht geantwortet.
Which means I called my friend but he didn't answer. And here's another.
Ruf bitte laut, wenn du mich brauchst.
Meaning please call out loud if you need me.
I can try too. How about?
Ich rief meine Mutter an.
Great job. That means I called my mother. Now, let's do a quick recall check. What's the present tense form for?
Ich.
I think it's.
Ich rufe.
Correct. And what's the past tense form?
Ich rief.
Yes. Now tell me the perfect tense form.
Ich habe angerufen.
Exactly. How would you say call out in the imperative?
Ruf an.
You're on fire. Lastly, can you tell me the noun form and its gender?
It's.
Der Ruf.
And it's masculine.
Excellent, Sam. You've really grasped the word.
Rufen.
Remember, it's all about calling out or communicating. Keep practicing, and you'll be using it effortlessly.
Thanks, Alex. I really enjoyed this lesson. I can't wait to use
rufen,
in real life.